Hey guys, what's good? Alright, so I am on the south coast of New South Wales where I grew up, and this tree right here is like right next door to my dad's house. So I thought I'd come here and kind of show you guys a bit more of like where my whole film career, I guess, kind of started. This park here, which you would have seen just before, I filmed a lot of videos here with my mates when I was still in high school with, like, you know, a shitty little handy cam we had. And that was kind of like the spark of everything to which I'm doing today. It's always good to kind of like come back here and you know, see where everything began, because it just, you know, it kind of shows you how far you've gone as a person, and to never forget where you came from. And I feel like a lot of creatives lose sight of that, and that's not to say that in a disheartening way, is that, you know, we get so like clouded with in our own little world, is that sometimes we forget that, you know, little things like this are the reasons why we get to do what we do today. So I thought I'd show you guys a few more sequences of places that influenced me as a filmmaker and were kind of like pinnacle moments, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So fun fact, this is the school that I went to. Was here from year 5 until I finished school, so how many years that is. A lot of the teachers at the school here really didn't like the idea of me being a filmmaker, and then said that it wasn't a viable career. So I took all of that negativity, and then I was like, you know what, stuff it, I can do whatever I want. And because of that, I'm now in the position I am today. So sometimes it's like a bittersweet thing with people trying to let you down, and then, you know, you kind of end up proving them wrong in a sense. So it's good. Also, I forgot to mention, my high school doesn't exist anymore. So the primary school, or elementary school if you're American, still exists, but the high school actually shut down because it was a private school. It was too expensive for kids to go, so now they turned it into like a trade school. It's kind of funny. Okay, so this right here used to be a jam space for bands. Spent a lot of time here, and this is where basically everything started. Filmed a lot of bands here when they were recording or just jamming. A lot of the bands were like punk and hardcore and like heavier kind of bands. They were the kind of bands that like started everything for me. And this parking lot that we're in right now, there was like, we used to hang out here most summers and like skate, talk crap, and yeah, it was a great time. So the garage space that we was in was that middle one, and they actually got to a point where there was like a few shows there, and it was all pretty wild. I don't have that footage anymore. It was on a hard drive that's now ruined, unfortunately. But hopefully I can find some photos for you guys that I can insert here that you can all see. It's kind of a shame that it's not here anymore, because there were like a lot of great memories here, and I'm sure, you know, younger people in school starting bands would have enjoyed being here and just hanging out doing the same stuff that we did. But unfortunately, it's kind of how it goes. So it's still good to come back here and, you know, reminisce on all those old times that we had, and it's good to show that I've gone from filming in a garage to filming big shows, so it's great. And this is the top of town, so you can kind of see all the town behind me. Pretty small town. That small like strip down there is like all the shops that we have. The funny thing about this town is that the population is about, say, about 16,000. And it's weird because I've filmed at shows and festivals with a lot more people than that. So it's really interesting how it kind of puts everything into perspective. See? That's it.